Next topic. Some of you have been seeing little news items about our crypto our digital collectibles. Boy, is it rolling fast now. I'm now in discussions with how many major talent agencies? ICM, CAA, William Morris, IMG. You should see some of the celebrities we're in negotiations with, Hall of Famers, from NBA, NFL, big music stars. We've already gotten commitments. We've had agreements. We're negotiating terms. And I could tell you right now, when the first pile of money, royalties, starts hitting these celebrities, they actually see money in the form of royalties from this digital collectible, it is going to be a tidal wave. Because I can tell you, it's almost one for one. Every agent goes, man, this is cool. And if any agent doesn't move now, it's only because they almost think it's too good to be true. They're like, are you kidding? Well, listen, let me see how somebody else does with this. And if everything works out, I'll take my. I mean, one agent sent me a roster of celebrities, and if I just start reading you the list, you would go, oh my gosh. I mean, talk about a double plus list. So right now, the work on the actual website itself, I believe, outside of the e-commerce section is done. Oh, does it look nice? I'm not going to show it to you yet, but it is done and it is gorgeous. And we are going to be doing a full briefing, full pre-launch briefing on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So we will be sending out notification how you can now. I can tell you we already have so many registers for that. We will probably run out of room for that. That's for sure. Because I am limited to 500 people here. So I'm going to send this thing out, the notification, I think late tonight. So make sure you register. But let me explain something about how the soft launch is going to start right now. Because there's a soft launch, which I like to make available to people that have supported us. That's like you guys. And then we do a pre-launch that's available on Tuesday to our giant. I don't know if you know, but we have a huge coin buyer list now. It is huge. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people now. It's huge. So we have a soft launch, which is me telling you guys and giving you guys first dibs on this tonight. And then the pre-launch is April 3rd, which gives the next larger group of people access to these coins. And let me explain, and I'm going to give you a little information. This is just a little bit of data about the collectibles. And I want to kind of key in on why and how they are going to be valuable. First of all, with collectibles, the way you make them valuable is you have to have a limited number of the collectibles available. It's the same. It's what you do with baseball cards, football cards, stamps, prints, limited edition prints. You have to have a finite number. And once the number is sold or distributed out, there's a next step you have to do. And if you do the next step right, oh my lordy be. We'll talk about that in a second. So the first thing you have to do is you have a fixed quantity, okay? Second thing you have to do is once you've hit the number, you never, not ever, ever, ever sell one more copy. Ever. It's called retirement. They have this cool little word. It's retirement. You're retiring the collectible. Doesn't mean the collectible's gone. It just means it's retired. And here is how you can make that collectible go to the moon. Okay. It's you make the retired units or the limited units available to the biggest possible audience after the retirement. So on our big Celebrium site, there's going to be a section there called the trading post. Trading, Trading, trading post. And this will allow people who own a collectible or collectibles to post their collectible for trade, like they'll trade for other collectibles, or sell, they're ready to sell their collectible, or people will post if they want to buy collectibles. It's a forum. Now, Celebrium doesn't make a single dime off of that. We just have the trading post in the main site. And when we start having all of these affiliates out there, thousands of affiliates, they'll have the trading posts up there too. So if you can understand, like you have, I'm trying to think of the auction house. What's the auction house in New York? I can't remember the name. But you have auction houses that sell collectibles. Well, those auction houses have limited, but some availability and distribution. What we're going to do is we're going to make these collectibles available to thousands and thousands of people, not just in New York at an auction house, but worldwide. So that's our method of doing this. We have a limited number of collectibles. We have a drop dead number. We retire the collectible, and then we give the most possible access to people who want to buy, sell, or trade. And that's what drives the price up. The second thing we're doing is we're doing what's called a tiered promotion. We want to help our friends who have supported us. So we have a limited number of collectibles. We, at first, only offer the collectibles to our limited number of people, like you guys. And in many cases, they'll probably all sell out then. Don't know. And then we give it to a little bigger tier. And then, and only then, do we then have the celebrity post or promote the collectible on their massive social network. Now, what do you think is going to happen if somebody with 7 million followers promotes their collectible to millions of people, and all of a sudden they all come to the Celebrium site and they see they're retired? But remember, when it says retired, it says, but if you want to access these collectibles, or if you want an outlet to be able to buy them, go to the trading post. I don't think I have to say anything more, do I? So that's our tiered process. It's small audience, then big audience. Retirement, fixed number. This is the key to this whole thing. Now, last piece. At some point early in the process, not now, not in the next week, not even the next month, we are then going to allow people to buy the collectibles when we release them, that they can use a portion of the purchase price can be used using cloud coins. We're going to say, okay, you can use 80% cash and 20% cloud coin. Only the cloud coin value we set. We say, okay, let's say the current trading range is 8 to 10 cents. We could say, okay, you could use cloud coin, but the value is going to be 12 cents or 15 cents. Now, do you see how that can help potentially lift the value of cloud coin? Do you see how that works? I hope you do, because I think it's a pretty smart move. So we're going to take a portion, and when people want to buy the collectibles, they can use a portion of cloud. That's not now, and that's not in the next month, but very shortly thereafter. Okay? So here's how we're doing the soft launch. Since I can't reveal until we have our, not our pre-launch, but our full launch, I cannot reveal the who the celebrities are, we are right now able to sell what we call blanks. People can buy blank collectibles. And the key with collectibles, one of the reasons, this is how you make them, this is how you get, if the collectible, you want to buy the collectible as early in the numbering sequence as possible. So if there's 1,000 of a celebrity available, if you can at all possible get in the top 100, like the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, you really want to do that. So, I mean, doesn't mean that the 900th isn't going to be valuable. It should be valuable, I think. But certainly, the potential for more value is going to happen in those first 100, first 50. So what we're doing right now is we're doing a soft launch, and there's a strategy behind this, where people can get blanks right now. Once you get your blank, then we're going to have a special, I would call it a confidential launch, when we actually have the celebrities up in our system, and only the people that have blanks will be invited. Only those people. That's it. And they can take their blanks and they can turn them in for this celebrity, that celebrity. They could turn them in for 6 celebrities, 5, whatever. I think we're going to end up launching at 6. So what you want to try to do, if you want to, is get a blank. Now, we're not doing them. There's 2 levels or 2 types of people buying collectibles. There are fans who are like, fans. They're going to buy 1 or 2 or 3. And then there's collectors. And collectors are typically going to want to buy a number of them, 20, 50, 100, whatever the number is. And we are starting the collectible price at we think a lower number than we're going to ultimately do at some point down the run. We're going to start, depending on the number you buy, at anywhere from $12 to $20 a collectible. But we think that that's going to be the lowest we ever start these things off with, because after all, it is the world's first digital collectible. So if you want to get your blanks tonight, and one last reason we're doing this whole soft launch process, we want to sell out 10,000 blanks, and we know we'll do it fast. That's just not going to be a problem. Why? Because I'm negotiating with these celebrities and their talent agents, and when I show them that we did a soft launch and we already sold out all these collectibles, it's going to make negotiation not if or whether they're going to be celebrities in our system. It's just going to make it cost less. And if you're an owner of Digital Frontier Marketing, you're going to want us to pay less for the celebrity, because it means more money for Digital Frontier Marketing, which then ends up being more profits for you, and you. So here's how you get access to the soft launch right now with blanks. Okay, get your blanks. Then you're going to have an invite only blank holder is going to be able to come in before anybody else and convert your blanks into the celebrities that are going to be in the system. You go to Celebrium.com. Celebrium, we have what's called a soft launch pre-launch page. You go to Celebrium.com, Celebrium.com. C, cat, E, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, B as in Bob, R as in Ricky, IUM.com. Just like it sounds, Celebrium.com. Go in and get your blanks, because we're only doing collector level. We're not doing fan level, onesie twosies, only collector level. And you go to the bottom of the page and you'll see the price and you'll see purchase. You click on purchase. We're using Stripe, which is a really cool system. And if for whatever reason you have trouble ordering or don't know how to do it, you can always email me at bob@digitalcurrencygrowth.com, bob@digitalcurrencygrowth.com, and use the subject line soft launch, and I'll see if I can help you out. Okay, so we have news about Facebook. We're telling you what's happening with these Wall Street guys, how they're trying to accumulate coins and scare people away, get a bunch of coins, and they start selling them like crazy. Price goes flying high in the middle of June and July. Watch out for that. We got Facebook and Apple now warring with each other regarding data and information, and people get too much information. We think that's going to have a major effect on privacy currencies, particularly Cloud Coin. We're going to start promoting the heck out of that story with our PR agency starting tomorrow. Second to last, we have digital frontier marketing, crowdfunding that ends in 22 day or 2 day. Jesus, 2 days and 4 hours now. It's now down to 4 hours. That ends. That's over. And then lastly, we have our soft launch of Celebrium.com. Celebrium.com. This is the soft launch just for people who come to my events. I then do the big announcement where I give you a lot more information. Oh boy, a lot more information on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. That's going to be spread to a much wider group of people. And then it's all about the big launch. So I hope that's been good. Now,